successfully convinced American Greetings, their parent company, to keep their operation open in Kalamazoo. This effort not only kept 270 jobs in our city, it created the potential for even more manufacturing jobs. We also want to recognize Bill Parfett for MPI's plans in Mattawan and in our downtown that will create over 3,000 life science jobs in the coming years. One of the biggest job development opportunities in Michigan. These are just a few examples of our economic success story. My friends, Kalamazoo is holding its own in spite of the troubled economy that is challenging our nation and our world. We've all heard about the federal stimulus package. Have you heard about that, maybe, some of you? Many details are still unknown, but as you know, the city of Kalamazoo anticipates receiving over $8 million for public safety, for neighborhoods, youth programming, for roads, and for transportation. When we receive these stimulus dollars, we will employ our people and invest in our neighborhoods. And let me tell you this, there's a few states out there that don't want these dollars. We'll take them. We will take them. Even with the help from the stimulus package, we all understand that the economy will be slow to recover. President Obama has told us that we won't get out of this mess quickly, and I believe him. But we have a responsibility to ourselves and to our children to model a resilient spirit that inspires companies to invest in our community, a spirit that guides us to work for solutions. As we continue our efforts to improve our economic picture, we must remember that vital city services such as transit are a must. Our citizens need transportation to work, to school, and to affordable and quality health care, all of which support our local economy, and our quality of life. Now, the transit millage did not pass in November, and we know this caused a major challenge for our system and the entire community. Whether you live in the city of Kalamazoo, a village, or a township, transit connects you in some way. On November 5th, a reformulated millage will be on the ballot. Please learn about it. Learn about this millage and the services it will provide to our citizens. And what do you need to do? You need to go vote. Please vote. Access to and from employment, whether on public transportation or in cars, is easier when roads are paved and well kept. Last year, the city worked to improve streets such as Mount Olivet and Crosstown Parkway. And this year, you should see improvements on South Burdick and Lovell Street. And yes, we know it needs it. And yes, I know we have so many more roads that need attention. We will make sure that we take care of that as our resources allow. It's all about the resources. As our resources allow, we will take care of streets. The city, however, did receive about $1.2 million in federal grants to upgrade traffic signals. Some of you, I'm sure you've seen them. Little cameras, they're sensors more than cameras. These signals are on streets such as Oakland Drive and Burdick Street. These upgrades have reduced the cost of signal operation and have improved traffic flow. That will help save all of us millions of dollars in fuel consumption over time, while also reducing emissions affecting our environment. $1.2 million worth of investment. Needless to say, we can only optimize our achievements with infrastructure and transportation when our citizens feel that our neighborhoods are safe. The men and women of public safety continue to make strides under the leadership of our new chief, Jeff Hadley. Chief, would you stand, please? Yes. A few months ago, the chief reminded us, and I quote, "We expect that every neighborhood understand that public safety is not a spectator sport. Every mother, pastor, reverend, teacher, elder, and indeed every citizen must work together for safe neighborhoods capable of sustaining civic life." To help us all in this mission for safe neighborhoods, the chief recently met a key milestone by appointing his diverse senior staff. Please welcome Deputy Chief Sam Harris and Assistant Chief Carrie Ann Thomas and Assistant Chief Lynn Wetmore. Lynn can't be here tonight, but Chief Harris and Chief Thomas, where are you? Please stand so we can recognize you. There they are. Those are our new folks. Congratulations to both of you and welcome. With this new team, we will build upon the successes of 2008, where we saw crime drop by 7% and violent crime was down by 15%. 911 calls were up, but the use of force by our officers was down. That is great success for Kalamazoo in 2008. And if you want to clap for something, clap for that. Now, last year we set a goal that no more youth would die senselessly, I've been struggling with that word all day, senselessly and violently on our streets. I'm proud to say we met that goal in 2008. We met that goal in 2008. That's our children, folks. That's our children. But I want to tell you, still the challenge of youth violence remains. But to address this, we are focusing on 4 primary areas. First, we must always remove those that cross the line and commit violence in our community. When did it ever become acceptable in this city of promise for young people to stand and watch while a gentleman minding his own business, riding his bike, is beaten up? Now, I'm proud to stand here tonight and hail the work of our public safety department because we have made arrests in this case, and we will bring justice to this case. But I want you to know this, and please hear me. In this city, if you do evil, if you do harm to another person, we will use every lawful means to bring you to justice, period. No matter your age, no matter your race. Evil and harm is not allowed in this community, and we will put a stop to that. The second area, we must use the tools at our disposal to aggressively and justly intervene to prevent violence. Everything from curfew enforcement to understanding